Well, hello. After trying and trying and trying and trying, we're back. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. We were in the process of doing a reading for J Max, and we got booted. Boo, you tell me. So I left the cards as they were, right? As I've been struggling to get back on. We're back, and hopefully no shit like that happens again, because what? But we're back. That's the most important thing, right? We're back. So, Jessica, you have, you can either reshuffle the cards, or we could just pick up where we left off at. Which one do you choose? Because we're going to get straight back into it. We're not going to let delays ruin our day. And this is late in the day to be live, but it's okay. We're going to do what it does, right? I feel like it could go either way, but it's not about me. It's about you. How do you feel? Because I've left them undisturbed. I just kind of put this here to rest it as I was struggling to get back on. Hi, Tony Marie. So for those of you who just joined us, we got booted off. So we're just going to try to come back to where we started. I guess this is a fresh new live. So we'll say welcome to all the newbies. Hopefully Classy and whoever else needed a reading will join us. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So let's go with what we got. Let's see what triggered this whole thing, right? You have the Hierophant, which talks about doing things the right way, and the Knight of Pentacles, when it talks about the general message, if through my frustration I can remember, right? It talked about 1010 being the start of a renewal, regeneration, rebirth, and things of that nature. With these pillars and the Hierophant, which talks about doing things the right way, the traditional way, it seems like this is your confirmation that the divine is really stepping in to bring you those long-awaited blessings, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he gets the job done. He just takes a long, long time to get that job done, right? So those long-awaited prayers, those long-awaited dreams are going to start to manifest. And again, it's not going to show up in ways that is going to look exactly like this. It's going to look something like this, something to what the picture is, something close to the picture you've painted in your mind. Now, when it comes to love, really hold firm on what your vision of love is, what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept, right? Then you have, because we're debuting this, right? Exhausted, burned out, emptied, burdened. It's important that you make time to rest. Whatever you have going on, it can wait for tomorrow or the next day or the next week. But as these blessings coming in, this is another confirmation that it is your job to do nothing right now. Nothing but rest, relax, and prepare to receive. And then you have hopeful, inspired, optimistic success. This is definitely confirming that those long-awaited things that seem like they were taking forever to arrive, finally arriving. And you know what? Just for giggles and your patience, we're going to pull one more from this deck. Hey, Boogie. Thank you. Peace. Make sure if you're going to do anything, take action on anything, right? It's taking action to secure your peace. Whatever you envision for your life, that is what they're bringing you at this time. You just got to hold fast to the vision and don't budge for anybody or anything, right? Or else we're going to go into another cycle where you are chasing down the peace that your guides are trying to bring you. Remain hopeful and make sure, above all things, you rest. Let's see who else is here besides Boogie and Blue Rose. Who made it back, right? Because we have 2 more decks. And we have Classy and Embrace on the list, right? So we'll hold that space for them for when they come back. Hi, Honey Brat. How are you? And hopefully we don't get interrupted again. As always, subscribers to the live or to the Patreon as a paid member always get complimentary readings on the live. If you are subscribed to the live, please subscribe as a free member to the Patreon so you could get all of those posts and messages. Thank you, Jessica, for being patient and coming back on, because what? That hasn't happened in a long time. When we first started going, we used to get a lot of interruptions. But since He Who Shall Remain Nameless was no longer a part of the mix, that stopped. So I guess today is a anomaly. We'll call it that. Hi, Peaches. Well, that is a high honor and compliment. Thank you. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Hi, Morty. Who else is here? To Glam. Hello. Should I walk away from my wife and family? Why would you do that? I reposted a video about succumbing to the Delilah spirit. You can look at it in my repost folder in my profile, but do not surrender to the Delilah spirit. Do not go in search of greener pastures when it doesn't get any greener than where you're at. Like, why would you even consider that, Maurice? Don't do that. Dennis, hello, hello, hello. And Miss K is back with us. Blue Rose is back with us. Tony Marie is here. All right. And of course, Figure It Fit. But is there a Classy? Classy, did you make your way back in? How did your doctor's appointment go? We have Classy and we have 888. Hi, Starlight Sparkle. Thank you. Morty, good evening. What prompted that attack? Do you know? Because they've been getting along fine all this time. So do you know what prompted it? As my entire deck falls on the floor. Well, 2/3 of the deck fall on the floor. Okay, that's good. That's very good. As I get my cards situated. You know what? We'll do another general, because actually, I'll do you one better than the general. What is this 1010 portal bringing the collective? I just got to make sure all of these bad boys are upright. So any reversals that come out, because they all fell on the floor, right, are true reversals. Oh, they were stray dogs. Terry Sue. Hi, Krista. You missed the party. It's okay. It's the energy of the house, right? It's the energy of the land mixed in with what he's been doing. It's a culmination of forces. Like you've been in this energy of things not going well, Morty, for most of 2024, if my memory serves me right. And this has not only affected you, but it's affected the kids as well, right? And you're taking the brunt of it, right? And the cats. Those stray dogs, because they're coming with familiar energy, right? May have been stray dogs, but they are part of that dark energy that surrounds that home. That is something you and I are going to have to get deeper into on a one-on-one. So I am going to message you on that thing. I don't want to say the word and TikTok gets triggered, right? But I'll message you and we'll try to piece apart what can be done to bring you some type of peace in the situation. Hi, Sunflower Doll. How are you? Well, Queen Ayomi, it wasn't a good party. It was not a good party because we were just about to start J Max's reading and we went offline. We were interrupted and couldn't get back on, right? And then we got back on, knocked over the deck, but we got through J Max reading. I'm going to squeeze in a 1010 portal reading because the energy is frenetic right now. I don't know, because we passed the 3 o'clock hour, what clicked in the gears of the cosmos, but it's definitely different energy. I'm glad Embrace is back. Classy is back. So we'll do your readings right after this. Oh, duh. I'm having a clueless moment. So yesterday we got a breaking news alert that we would be experiencing a severe geomagnetic storm. Does that have to do anything with it? I don't know. Maybe so, but it definitely explains the frenetic energy, right? We were given a warning for this part of the town. That, between today and tomorrow, there'll be heavy geomagnetic activity. And we know the sun has been sunning in a very chaotic way, and that mini moon and Jupiter going retrograde and Pluto going direct tomorrow, it's a lot. So we're still here. So kudos to us. Morty said something. Let me go back to Morty. Let the tears flow. Let the tears flow and it's been enough, right? We got to draw the line in the sand. And I'm not going to put too much of your business out here because I don't know who's watching us from the FYP and if they could be closely related to you. Like, we're not going to take that chance, right? What are the odds? But we never take that chance, especially when spirit notes it. So, yeah, I got time today. Even underneath the frenetic energy, let's tap in. So we're going to tap in to the 1010 portal. And then we're going to do Classy's reading. And then we're going to do Triple Eight's reading and see what else we have time for. I'd like some chocolate. I'd like some chocolate. I deserve chocolate after all of this. Chocolate and some nachos. Let's tap into this energy. Since it wants to be omnipresent and knock things around, there's something that we need to know in this moment that's above and beyond the general message we had when we first went live, right? Because that was just for those of us who are on that live. But what's going on now in this moment? What is this portal bringing us? There we go. All right. The purpose of the 1010 portal, which is today, right? Obstacles, challenges, opportunities, outcome. Overall energy, ta-ta-ta. Ooh, Who suggested we do another reading? Blue, was that you? I'm glad you did, because we also needed to be reminded that because 1010 is the angel number letting us know that we are on the precipice of change, big change, that long awaited change, that delayed change, right? This is also when, because as we know, right, the other side knows, this is when the spiritual attacks will be the most. But as we learned before, and now I'm glitching, great. As we learned before, right, we're at the point where there's nothing that can stop this new day that's dawning for the collective. The only person that can get in the way between you and your destiny, you and your happily ever after, is you. By surrendering to the frustration, surrendering to the fear, surrendering to ego, surrendering to the are we there yet? And not realizing that everything is playing out exactly as it should. All right. Oh, forgot to do the overall energy. The sun is clarified by the moon. Important psychic insight is very, very important to stay in tune with your intuition. Events happening behind the scenes. Release the fears and everything else that's been holding you back. And now we could replace that with that. All right, we said this was obstacles, opportunities, but the purpose of the 1010 portal, right? Look at that. And my phone went to confirm, right? The energy is just mad right now. Chaotic to the most. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is having that happy family life, but it's also having stability in every shape, form, and fashion. This is what it is heralding with this portal that we evidently just all went through, right? With the Awakening card, which matches with the Rebirth, Regeneration card we had in the general reading, right? The general message. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill is important to be yourself. Obstacles of this portal. Ooh. Making knee-jerk reactions to the information that you're being presented. We learned in that general message that people are going to be falling out of our life because for one reason or another, they can't make it to the next step in our journey, right? Their journey is taking them away from us. I guess that's a better way to say it, right? So they're going to be speaking their truth. And some of these truths are going to, going back to that energy, make you want to pop off and react rather than take in what they've said, think about it, sit on it, and then give a thoughtful response if necessary. The obstacle is not letting your ego get in your way, because if you do, that's going to be an unwise choice. These moments that are grating your nerves and frustrating you are teaching you where your weak points are, where you need to heal before this abundance come in, before this wish fulfillment comes in, before your new day dawns. Review everyone's motives. Don't hold it against them, because it's a part of their journey. Our arch nemesis signed up to be our arch nemesis in this lifetime for a reason. Opportunities. Speaking our truth, moving from the heart, balancing our emotional and mental needs with this Queen of Cups and this Knight of Air, which is the Knight of Swords. Events that occur with what? Great speed, right? After a temporary standstill, things are just going to happen one after the other. It takes time to carefully, I cannot stress enough, carefully review your options and arrive at creative solutions. Back to the Empress, because she came out during the general reading, right? Is to bring you that stability. The purpose of this moment, this frenetic energy, this moment of chaos, this moment of interruption, this moment of frustration, this moment of whatever negative energy you're feeling is brought to you to learn from. Take what you can from it and leave the rest. Page of Earth is the Page of Pentacles. Good news about financial matters, stability on every angle, wanting to do something more challenging in a new area of study. You just got to get past the crazy part. You just got to get past the chaos, and your new day will dawn. Again, it may not be just as you envisioned it. For a lot of you, it's going to turn out a lot better than you envisioned it, but it is going to fulfill you on every level. It is going to bring you that stability on every level. So that is your 1010 portal message. Classy, while we're on a roll, to the front of the line, please and thank you. And then we'll tap into your comments really quickly, because, we're expecting the unexpected. But we want to make sure we get to everybody before the unexpected occurs. Oh my gosh, Truth Singer, thank you for the roses. Good afternoon. Katarina, hello. Thank you for the follow. Susie, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. The only thing I'm longer waiting for is this food. What you making? What you making? Loca, being loca as per usual. All right, I think I got everybody. Great. Ooh, chili. Well, thank you, Truth Singer. I'm glad you found me on there. Well, that's my confirmation. I was thinking about closing that page and starting a new one. Katarina, you can either sign up for a personal using the link on my profile, or subscribers to the live get complimentary readings. The reading list is full, but after we get through Classy and Embrace, we'll see if there's any room for anybody else to get on the list. I want chili too. All right, Classy. All right. Did you have a specific question? Oh, I'm hesitant to ask. Or would you like a general message? Ashley, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let the guides do what they do. All right, so. Let's see here. for you, they're going to anyway. You know what? Because of the comment you made in my DMs, right? You have the lapis lazuli, the tourmalated quartz, or the cowrie shell. Which pile is your pile? The shell. So, you get to christen the other two decks. Let's start here. What other message do we have for AKA Classy? Ooh. Give us another message for Classy. And lastly, hi Roberson. One more message for the lovely Classy. They don't want to give you one from this deck? Oh, top. Okay. All right. So far, so good. You have Knight of Cups and Judgment. We're just going to cover them folks up, though, right? Because they're not really ticky-tock safe. I'm going to find out what that card is anyway. It's very important on this healing journey that you've been on, that you will continue to be on, that every moment that you get to heal the physical, you take that time to heal the spiritual. Every time and the mental and the emotional, right? You heal all of those bodies that you possess, right? This has been a very transformative year for you. And again, it's setting you up for a beautiful, beautiful 2025. You're being asked to really heavy energy, especially when it comes to pain you've experienced at the hands of other people, whether they be family, lovers, friends, or strangers. Really dig deep to break covenant, to break ties with all those events of your past, right? Because where they're sending you, they're saying you need to be free of baggage, but when are we ever free of baggage? But it is a thing that we can aspire to. They really want you to tap into your pain body, your pain matrix, and all of those swords that you still carry, release them, right? With this pain and withdraw, right? This single, lonely, solitary is giving the energy of barrenness, right? Not being fruitful, not being able to produce, things not working out for you. Holding on to this pain body will always put you in that energy in one shape, form, or fashion. They're really asking for you to tackle those fears, tackle that anger, tackle that pain once and for all, and transmute it into something that's going to assist you on this beautiful, beautiful journey in love and in life. They're saying it's time to flip this card over, right? You're going to get a message this week, probably between now and Thanksgiving, right? An opportunity. But if you haven't been working on your healing, you're not going to see it as an opportunity. You might actually mistake it for an obstacle. What's your current energy? What's the vibe that they need you? Consequences. And going back to that dream, and I thought I asked a question. I may not have asked a question out loud, but who is that person? There are, besides that person, several energies that's going to come back. You already know the song and dance, right? The bad choice would be not dealing with the situation as it is. Kind of like, well, I'm not talking to them because, we ended it years ago. Like, what do I got to say to them? No, it's an opportunity to cut the cord without having to go through all the pomp and circumstances. As you heal, a lot of people are going to be coming to you for forgiveness, right? Those who have wronged you, right? They're going to be showing up. Do not let your ego trick you out of giving them the opportunity to have that closure, to have that peace, because that's part of the baggage process that you're being called to release at this moment. And a message from the romance angels, because we like love. Well, we all know you're here, but your love life will continue to ascend as you do this healing and come to terms where, you know what, yeah, I've been carrying this for a long time and you're going to have to dig deep and it's not going to feel good. We can't just work on the surface or work with things that feel good. No, now it's time to get in that closet, to go to the back of the closet, pull everything out, sort it, and do with it what needs to be done. Because as you do your healing, this is confirming that your partner will do their healing and they will dig deeper into their spaces and come into the epiphany, to the realization of why they do the things that they do, the pain that they've been holding on to, and how holding on to that pain has consequences, how holding on to that pain delays them on the journey that they're supposed to be on. That is your message. Hi, Julio. There's your confirmation. There's your confirmation, boo. Everybody wants that old thing back. But graciously, if you feel the need to tell them about themselves and laundry list all the things that they did wrong, write it down. Write it down. Don't give it to them. Just write it down so you could get it out of your system. But that's really not necessary. The opportunity to cut the cord and extend grace to them is the most important part. Embrace. Where you at? And what time is it? 4:32. No need to. Oh, and the grass isn't greener for him. Thank you, Kat. I'm well, Dorsey. How are you? Thank you, Nick. Whimsical Pisces. Hey! Another face I haven't seen in a while. I want some chili. If you want a private reading, that information is in my profile. Oh, what you cooking for dinner, Dorsey? What you cooking for dinner? Ooh, with cornbread. All right, embrace. Would you like a specific, did you have a specific question, or would you like a general message? Forever breezy. Saint and sinner. I love, love, love the name. Because every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. Bobbiana, how are you? Just do general, please. Baked chicken, rice, and stir fry. I want that too. I want that too. Can I have chili in that? Please and thank you. All right. Shifting the energy to embrace. What does embrace need to hear at this moment? You have the tourmalated quartz, the lapis lazuli, or the moldavite. Which pile is your pile? The moldavite. What other message does? Gotta make sure they're TikTok safe because this is the spicy deck. Needs to hear. And where did it go? We'll get one from here. Hi, Lala. Let's see, what's the vibe? What other message does embrace, aka 888, need to know? Ooh, on the cowrie shell, right? They're not red in reverse. All right. Leave these here. You have temperance and also pulled the judgment. Let's cover the fam up. Is that enough? Okay, cool. We've been getting the messages on and on and on and on about the angels being omnipresent for a variety of reasons. All of these nudges and pokes and gentle pushes you've been getting are from your angel guides, are a part of your journey. This is not a time to really think about, oh, it would be nice to do that, and oh, maybe I should do this, and oh, how about that? This is a time to be like, get the idea, do the idea. Get the thought, do the thought. Get the inspiration, take the action. Because this is a part of how they're working on you to help you ascend to your next level on your spiritual journey, and to help you in your physical journey as well, right? Because the two work hand in hand, right? This is your confirmation that whatever you've been desiring, because I always see this as the yellow brick road, right? Leading us to the answer we're seeking, right? The result that we want. Your angels are on it, but they need you to get better at picking up what they drop, taking the cue and literally just running with it rather than pick it apart. This is going to be, because they're giving you, right, a moment to shine. And in that moment to shine, you're going to be trusted with more ability. You're going to find that your gifts deepen in a way that you didn't think was possible before. You're going to find yourself able to do things that you weren't able to do before, but for various reasons, right? We got to keep it safe in this space and not put all your business out in these spiritual streets. They've got to entrust you with that ability. And it starts with pretty much taking instructions, their words, not mine, right? Being able to follow their lead, being able to pick up what they put down no matter what. Because they're leading you down this yellow brick road to your happily ever after, to your wish fulfillment. But you gotta get good with feeling the vibe and doing the thing. Because it's only going to get ramped up from here. What's the vibe? Recharge. Breathe, let go, clear your mind. Ooh. And you got clingy, old exes, dead relationships, old ways. This is more giving the energy of you clinging on, to that old version of you. Baby, don't do that. There's too much going on in the space that you're needed in. They need you to release that version. You already did it. You already got some nudge to it, right? That change needed to happen, that you're fitting into a new space, that you're changing, like the hermit crab, right? Your shell, or what other sea creature does that, where they can change their shell, right? And they'll make anything into a shell, right? You're going to be given the cues as to when to act, respond, and when to rest and recharge. You gotta get good, again, at picking up those cues and not thinking about it, not pushing it over for later, not trying to schedule it when it's a more convenient time. You get the message now and you feel the need to go is because you need to do something now. If something can be delayed, they'll let you know that it's supposed to be delayed, but you won't know that until the messages come down, and they're going to come down very, very quickly. You can start penciling time in now around new moons and full moons, because those will always be times when energetic shifts happen the strongest. Pay attention to the Schumann's resonance. We've spoken about that, right? And when you see those spikes, know that it's going to hit you at any moment, and make room so you can receive those messages without any interference. That is your message. As I look down and it says, the moon joined. Them new moons, though. And Tiana was here. I could have sworn I saw Tiana, or was that in my mind? Hi, Tiana. Hi, baby. How are you? And don't be afraid, because you're fully supported. Hi, Kathy. Virgo Steen Queen. Hello. Good morning. Cat confirming there are definitely lots of angels out. All right, before we wrap up the live, what time is it? Because it's 4:42. My goodness. Here in New York. Any general questions about love, life, what came out in the messages, or anything like that? Utopia, there's no trying, right? As Yoda says, we do not try. We either be or don't be, but there's no trying. We either do it or we don't do it. Are we though? Are we, Blaze? Oops. I am being. I love that. I love that. Vanessa, how are you? I'm well. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, this is what I'm here for, Embrace. This is what I'm here for. Like John said, right? We're all soulmates walking each other home. Hoping I'll stop feeling so. You will. Things will look up. Because you know what the energy feels like? When somebody's going into labor and the nurses are going and the doctors are going and there's a lot of people moving back and forth and a lot of things happening all at once, a lot of decisions being made all at once, but they're all happening in different lanes but together to arrive at the same outcome. That's the energy that it's giving us, and we're kind of like going through that birthing canal, that those birthing pains before we arrive at that calm, at that peace, right? So keep going. Definitely, definitely, please, please, please keep going. Vanessa, I missed it. Fabiana, we will be live again tomorrow. So those of you who weren't, I wasn't able to get to today, hopefully we don't have any interruptions tomorrow, and I should have more slots available with the newer people who subscribe. We'll take care of them first. We'll put it like that. We'll take care of them first. I mean, at this point, I think I might actually be in outer space. You're not wrong. Cat, my dad always used that Yoda line on me. Aw. And you're healing from a small surge. Oh, baby. Take care of that first. Take care of that first and foremost, and then go back to going live. Any time you're in that space, any one of us are in that space, that's when we have to unplug from serving the collective and simply serve ourselves first to make sure we give ourselves the best and optimal opportunity to heal all of those bodies, right? Not just where the procedure occurred, but the physical body, the emotional body, the spiritual body, the astral body. But we are always, especially folks like you, are always cautioned against moving too much when the body can't fully handle it. Moving too much in spirit when the body can't. It's not at its 100% operating space, for lack of a better word. Because that's also a time where the people who don't wish you well can attack, right? It's when you're weak, they attack. So, baby, please, 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 please be careful. We'll still be here, right? Your tribe will still be there waiting for you upon your return. But the most important thing is to take care of you first. Make you Return yourself to whole status first. Be careful, because in these TikTok streets, there's a lot of vultures and energy vampires. Thank you, Yolanda. You told the kids to be safe, because be careful, because it's slippery out. And then you're the one that fell, Blue? Really? I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. I'm just going through your comments because we're answering any general questions. And again, those of you who are recently subscribed will take preference on tomorrow's live. And it's Venus Day, right? It's Friday. It's a good day for love readings, especially the twin flame, because we love twin flame talk, right? Yes, exactly, Embrace. That's why your stomach feels that way. Thank you for the giggle, Blue. Itopia, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. I'm always here. I'm always here. Kelly, we're only answering general questions or questions about what came up in the reading. Hi, Kitty Marie. A few cuts and stuff, nothing major. Oh, well, you're saying it's nothing major, so you sound okay. Sorry you had to fall, though. That never feels good, especially in the rain and it's slippery. Yikes. And if you think of something, right, after the fact, don't hesitate to reach out and message me. I will get back to you. Sharika, you already know the answer to that, right? You want an in-depth message? Yeah, you could book a reading. But you already know the answer to that. With all the messages you've been shown, especially the messages that keep repeating itself about necessary cycles having to come to an end, and the message that came out today, you probably didn't catch it, but it was about, people's journeys branching off from our own and allowing them, sending them love, light, and grace as we wave goodbye. Collect them coins like Mario. A big Cardi B fan. Because sheesh, right? Especially with TikTok knocking me off and interruptions and stuff. When spirit comes through with a word for somebody, I oblige. Fear is natural, right? And it lets us know that we're about to do something amazing. We're about to do something that changes everything. That's why ego don't like it. But if we just went from our intuition, we would live for the things that made us scared. Because we know on the other side of that is something that's going to bring us so much happiness, so much joy, so much peace. Bonus point, you were never even supposed to be in that relationship that long. How about that? This season you're going in is for you to finally claim your independence. What Sharika wants to do for Sharika on Sharika's terms. It's throwing the middle finger to any and everybody that wants to put you in a box. You got to stop letting people do that, boo. Or you'll never have happily ever after. Your happily ever after will be designed on what other people's happily ever after look like. It would be pieced together on other people's experience and like, oh yeah, mine should look like this. Nope. Yours should look like yours and yours alone. Period. It's going to be challenging, but all of these challenges is to get you to look at that person in the mirror and let her be her true self for once. Okay? Because we need the true Sharika. Will the real Sharika please stand up? This is your season, your moment to do that. And of course, love will find you again. That real love, what it was supposed to be. But you gotta be your authentic self. Your real self. And yeah, people are going to have words. People are always going to have words and thoughts and beliefs and opinions. Opinions are like, what? Everybody has one. Now it's time to live your life on your terms, unapologetically. Hi, Jacqueline. Thank you for the follow. Margie Blinks, salutations and greetings. We have another Margie. Hello. All right. Siri, cue the music. Madonna had this song way back in the day called Human Nature. And at the time, it was very taboo, very like, oh my God, very clutching pearls. It was not cutesy nor demure. Very, very raunchy, and she did it to provoke people. It was very provocative. And this was like in the mid-90s, right? We didn't have all this things we were accustomed to. There were a lot of things that were still in the closet. So when she came out with this video, it was like the talk of the town, and all of the kids, because I was a kid at that time, were kind of hiding to watch the video. But the biggest thing, besides the craziness that I saw in that video, was the end of the video where she's done doing her theatrics and she closes it out with absolutely no regrets. And out of all the craziness, that's the biggest takeaway I took from the video, is living life with absolutely no regrets. That means being unafraid to take those chances. That means being unafraid of doing whatever it is that you want to do. Because in this one life, I mean, we talk about reincarnation. We can show you evidence of reincarnation. But is that really a thing? And rather than trying to focus all of our energy and like, okay, I'll take care of that in the next lifetime. Cool story, bro. What are you going to do in this lifetime? Ride the wheels, ride until the wheels fall off, paint the town red every chance that you get. We're not going to be young forever. We're not going to be able to just get up and go forever. Right? But definitely seek to live life. So when you are on that rocking chair, seeing the sunset, right, sipping on your iced tea or your Hennessy, we don't judge, right? You can say, yeah, I enjoyed my life. Not seeing it for the ups and downs and the mountains and the valleys, the hills and the valleys. But the overall theme is you have no regrets. Jilly B, same. I wanna be Michael's assistant in the next lifetime. I would like to apply for that position, sending the word up. Yeah, I would like to do that because that just seems like a better fit for me. That just seems like a better fit. That video was raunchy as... I actually got in trouble for watching the video, but I learned something great and took it with me for forever. All right. Thank you all for rejoining us after we got booted off. I think especially Classy and Embrace for your patience and coming back on with us. Tomorrow's live should be earlier so we could get more people in because as you can see, I'm losing sunlight here. So we'll try to get to as many readings as possible, which is probably not going to be more than 5 because I can only do but so much with all this energy. But we'll see. We'll see. If you have any questions, any thoughts that you just want to shoot by me, don't hesitate to reach out. I will respond. As a reminder, we've been ordering our planners for 2025 because we are making 2025 our most aligned year ever. That information is in my profile. If you want a personal reading, that information is there. Until we meet again, please pay attention to your intuition, especially as we go through this frenetic, chaotic energy. And always stay blessed.